No. I think it's better that you call me out on the greed, though. You know.
Okay. I'll let you know next time I see it. It's really difficult, but calling, calling's difficult. Just gotta not be afraid to make mistakes.
Okay.
I know that's really hard.
No. I think better that we, we're again, like, as long as we're talking about it and as long as we're
Right.
figuring it out, it's more important than anything. You got a call for now?
Yeah, good luck on the stuff.
All right. Later.
Thanks for the talk, dude. It's nice talking.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm glad we got to talk about it a little bit. Cause like NA culture and JP culture is like so different. Sometimes they like clash together. But if you talk about it like we just did, then we can fix it. In that deathmatch after that rank game, I was trying to find the right words to say to him. Cause you know how like when you're super passionate about something and you just like speak with that passion, some words that you don't mean and some like some words you don't mean and some like you're not like thinking properly, you're not thinking like right, and you may say some words that you don't mean. So like in that deathmatch I needed to like cool down and like not say anything so that I could pick the right word that actually depict my feelings. You know what I mean?
See, guys, this is what it's all about. This is how you talk it out. I think it's important to talk things out, especially when we're duo together. It is super important that we get that out of the way. I think it's very important that I think I also recognize like I am realizing what I did or what I have not done, for example, caused me to feel a certain way, and I understand where I go wrong. Right. And as long as the both of us can kind of talk out exactly why we feel the way that we do, and I understand why he is upset about it, then we can work from there. Right. So I think it's very important to be honest about it. I think it's very important to kind of talk it out the best that we can. And, now we can find out where we're kind of going wrong with some things or like what we're missing to kind of bridge the gap more than anything. It's important. I hope that made sense for some people. And I hope that, if you do happen to run into situations like this is something that you can kind of take away from. At the end of the day, he's one of my best friends. I personally would not feel great if he was upset with me. So I would want to be doing things that I can to kind of make sure that doesn't happen. So, something to work on, something to work on.
I think a lot of my JP viewers know, but people do not forfeit in JP. It's seen as really bad. So like sometimes when I like do it in NA, I feel like, oh shit, I feel like I'm doing something really bad. I feel a little bit of guilt. But yeah, I got used to the JP culture, but I also like really agreed with it personally as well. Because I really think even a 4v5, it is winnable. Especially when I'm playing with someone that like I trust full-heartedly. That is my duo. The duo, I feel like if it's with the duo, there's no giving up. We could accomplish it if we locked in. That's why I never gave up. That's why I don't like forfeiting. Yeah, it's not just any duo, it's the duo. So yeah, I do have a high expectation of him. I have a high expectation of him because I know he has the foundation for it. I know he has it in him. But sometimes when he just like, shuts down and stuff, it makes me sad because I know he can do it. And those are the times that gets me the most. Where I'm like, fuck, I can't do anything. I can't do anything to help him. Talk to him, communication's key. Yeah. We had a nice little talk today. And we've sort of resolved it. We still like don't know like what to do, but we're slowly trying to work towards what to do when our teammates just don't say anything. Cause that's kind of fucked. Yo, I don't know how people like win games with like no comms, to be honest. The thing is, guys, we're having this talk and we're not even losing. We are winning, guys, okay? Like, out of our page, I'm pretty sure, like, out of the 20 in our pages, we only have 3 losses. It's not like we're losing. Look. We've won pretty much, like, everything. Just some games don't go as it seems. It's just one bad game. Yeah, it's just one bad game with one AFK dude. So we're not really, like, losing. But even when you're not losing, sometimes like you feel something's off. And I'm glad we talked about it before we started losing. You know what I mean? I'm glad we talked about it like now so that like we don't get to that losing phase. We're preventing. It's prevention. It feels like we are like heightening ourselves. I don't know how to say it in English, but we're improving each other with this talk rather than reflecting. Rather than reflecting, we're improving each other. So that's why I'm satisfied, not relieved. I'm satisfied. We are indeed the best duo. We are indeed. Yes. I'm pretty sure, like, even if there was like a little bit of like a rift between a duo and two people, I'm pretty sure like most cases, like it'll keep on getting bigger and bigger and bigger, the misunderstanding, and then people are just gonna like stop talking to each other. But Claude and I, that's never gonna happen, bro. That's never gonna happen. I don't care. Bro is my ride or die, you know? It don't matter. Duo forever, yeah, indeed. Exactly. I have him and he has me. Yeah. But because we had the talk today, guys, I'm pretty sure we grew a lot as a duo. Even more than we already are. We probably grew a lot, despite the fact that we're already pretty, you know, tight. I think we grew a lot from today. We learned a lot. Yeah, just a little bit of understanding each other more. Just a little bit of culture shock. Yeah, there we go. That's the word. A little bit of culture shock. There's still life lessons to learn every day. Exactly. No one's perfect, you know. I'm glad you enjoyed, because like usually this kind of like talk, like, I don't know, some people might think it's like kind of like, I don't know, angst. Why did I even use that word? But people might, you know, think like it, like conflict. A lot of people don't like conflict, you know. But I feel like I embrace conflict, because it wasn't really conflict, but I guess like it was emotional, I guess. And like having that like real talk with your buddy just makes you closer to them, you know? Yeah, a bit heavy. Yeah. Heavy. Some people might not like it because it's a bit heavy, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. Angst. Not you guys going crazy after I said that word. Yeah, so usually like people don't like seeing that, but I'm glad you guys enjoyed it, because well, not enjoyed it, but I'm very satisfied with the talk today. Yeah, because I'm glad this also happened on stream, because you guys are able to see like the whole process. You guys are able to see even the realest parts of us. This is like, you know, we're bros, man. We're bros. We're bros. And I'm glad we're able to show like an example of like how to navigate your personal relationships too, with friends that you're like super close with. You need to communicate, yo. You need to communicate, yo.